Down trees and power lines left for an evening of cleaning up at many other places across the region.
According to Penelect, Harbor Creek and Springfield and Mill Creek townships were the areas where the most power outages took place.
Marissa Thomas spoke with Penelec and drove around the area tonight to see the aftermath of those heavy winds today. Marissa, what'd you see?
Good evening, Mike and Emily. Tonight, you could definitely see and feel those strong winds, and Penelec says this type of weather, they expect to see winds, trees, and branches to affect power lines. Strong winds brought down trees and power lines, causing power outages throughout the region. One tree on the border of Venagno Township and Wattsburg fell on a power line and caught fire. When this happens, Todd Myers with Penelec says the big thing to remember is to keep your distance.
You and I can't tell whether it's a live wire or not. Sometimes they're smoking and spitting sparks. Many times they're just laying there and looking inert. But you don't dare touch anything that's that's on the ground. And also sometimes there's people go out there to sightsee a little bit. They see a tree down, and what they don't realize, especially as it's getting dark now, is inside that tree and that debris on the ground, there may be a hidden wire.
Myers says crews have been out working hard to restore power, and drivers need to be cautious for both workers and weather.
Around the very next bend, there could be a work zone set up. So it's important for people to drive safely, especially, slow down because of the weather conditions. But just know that around that next corner, there could be people working to get your lights back on. So that's, it's key to be very careful driving that way.
As there's bound to be snow in the coming months, Myers says there is a couple of things you can do to prepare for the next storm.
Some of the things we all need to do right now is make sure we have good flashlights and batteries on hand. Using candles can cause house fires. We don't want that. Make sure that if you have a generator, and some people do have those, they've been installed professionally.
Penelec also says they work to cut trees all year round as they are the top cause of outages in storm situations. And you can sign up for text notifications from Penelec to know the status of your power by going to firstenergycorp.com. Live in the studio, Marissa Thomas, Erie News Now.